Hi guys, this is John Adamson, the Rehab Documentation Guru, and today we're going to talk about the issue of duplication of services. This is a significant issue because I don't know about you, but I don't like to pay twice for the same thing, and neither should a third-party payer be expected to pay for the same thing by two different services. PT and OT are probably the biggest contributors to duplication of services within rehab. Sometimes you'll see duplication of services between OT and speech, but I do see that quite a bit less frequently. Usually PT and OT, they tend to overlap in the area of mobility. And if you've been to my course, this is worth repeating. Something I've said in my course is that PT and OT need to talk if they're going to be in the same case at the same time, because only one of them really needs to work on the mechanics of the transfer. Only one of them really needs to work on bed mobility specifically. I understand that OT, of course, works on mobility within the context of other functional training that PTs don't do, but make sure that it's clear that you're doing something separate and distinct. Otherwise, you're committing duplication of services, which, if a reviewer is looking at both your care plans, can determine that one, or if not both, are not payable. So this is a little bit unusual situation. This is a little bit different, but we're going to look at the PT and OT reason for referral on the same patient at the same time, so same start of care date, and they clearly didn't talk to each other. The other thing is there's lots that we could pick apart on these reasons for referral that makes them not very good statements, but let's look at them now. PT. Patient is referred to PT per recommendation from interdisciplinary team due to decline in function since discharge from PT and need to begin pre-prosthetic training in anticipation of prosthesis arriving in blank weeks. How about the OT referral? Patient is a blank-year-old male referred by MD nursing due to patient presenting with functional decline since discharge from OT services and requires pre-prosthetic training for anticipation of prosthesis arriving in the next 1 to 2 weeks, and provide caregiver patient training and recommendations as needed. So I think it's pretty evident, but both are focusing on pre-prosthetic training, and that similar wording is the problem. Now, if PT maybe worded their reason for referral more towards preparation for gait and transfers with the prosthesis, and OT worded their reason for referral more towards, let's say, lower body dressing and bathing concerns related to preparation for prosthesis, then we would have no duplication of services. But this is, unfortunately, this has set the stage for duplication. And in fact, I can tell you from the review of this case, both PT and OT duplicated quite a bit of their services, and that would be very easy for a reviewer to pick apart and say, well, we're not going to pay for such and such. Anyway, this is a quick video. I just want to remind you, please like and subscribe to my channel. But more importantly, if you know some therapists in your life that could use some help in documentation, please refer them to this channel. Also, just a reminder that Adamson Enterprises, which is my company, does some audits and reviews. And I'm fairly inexpensive, less expensive than a PRN therapist, I mean PT or OT, but about comparable to an assistant, because I can do this from my home. I also have a secure email that allows you to send HIPAA documentation over email. Although preferentially, I have customers send their stuff. Before they do, they are to remove the HIPAA violating information, and then I just give them information based on the actual charting. So anyway, again, this has been John Adamson, the Rehab Documentation Guru. Thank you so much for your time, and have a great day.